Well, welcome back, everybody. It's been a while since I've done a video, about 2-3 weeks now. In the absence of me making a video, I was back home in Missouri, and that's what this video is about. Actually, it's about home. You have different sayings, different writings that people come up with. As home is where the heart is, or home. You know when home changes from a place to a person, and with my definition of home, it's where it goes from where you grew up at. Back in Missouri, I'm currently in Mississippi for those who don't know. Back in Missouri, I lived in a house for 11 years. It's home. Then I moved again, still in the same county. But the very first house that I ever remember living in, I learned how to speak, walk, talk, crawling, gained teeth, lost teeth, busted my lip, hurt my eye right here. I grew up there. And I grew up back in my hometown. And, well, I was basic. And I grew up there. I'm growing up here. I'm in my second schoolhouse for my job. And it's a lot of work. And home's where it changes you. Yes, home's where the heart is. If your heart's in it, that's home. And if you give your heart to somebody, say your significant other, husband, wife, yeah, that's home. You miss them, and you always want them back. You hold them in your arms, and that's what home is. Home's such a broad term. If you're a Lord of the Rings fan, a hobbit hole in the ground, that's home. It's a home for Bilbo. There's many other fandoms that I could go along with, but you kind of understand. It's where they're from. It's whoever they'll be. And those of us who are in school, college, starting out on their own, they always think back to their parents' house as home. It says, "Oh, I'm going back home." You're going back to your parents' house because you have your own room there. And, when we're actually on our own, in our late 20s, okay, about mid-20s, late 20s, you realize that's not home anymore. It's different when you go back. Because it was different for me when I went back. Because, everybody saw me differently. Because I was in uniform. But even then, with people in college, you see them differently. They're more grown up. And that becomes who you are. More grown up. And on the topic of home being somebody, if you falsely give somebody your heart and you say that's home, and then it don't work out, doesn't mean quite the same thing. You want something strong and sturdy and loving. And it's hard to find sometimes. I see this new thing, hashtag wasting her time, hashtag wasting his time 2016. What's the point of that? Some people are soul searching. I'm not right now. You never know. But some people are actually looking for home. Great movie, great example of that. It's actually Home by the guys who did Blue Sky Productions. I do believe that's who they are. Don't quote me on that. And this is the perfect example. It's just, sometimes it's hard to find a home. And when you do, you cherish it. I want my home to be where my kids grow up and make memories and be happy. And then when they have their own place, their kids grow up. And that's what I want. This video is kind of shorter than my other ones. I might do another video tomorrow night. I don't know. Depends on what I got going on. I haven't had a lot going on right now. So, till next time, thanks for listening. Please subscribe, share. If you have any comments, please leave them in the bottom for me. If you have any ideas for videos, Also, drop them off in the comments for me. Thanks, everybody. It's been all great. Have a good night.